Thanks, buddy. Let's hear that one more time. What did you say?
No, I didn't.
Okay, Adam, look. That was, to me, in a totally different league to everything else we've seen and heard tonight. It was. Because whether it's your stage experience you've had before, but you were comfortable. And look, to make Michael Jackson work, you've got to be over the top and be comfortable with it.
Right.
And it was an original version. The vocals were terrific. Most importantly, you're somebody people are going to talk about. Well done.
And let me just add, since day one when we saw you, you are the most current, the most right now. I'm telling you, dude, listen, you could make a record right now, sail straight to the top of the charts. I love who you are. I love what you do. And check it out. Once again, if you got it, and baby, you got it.
He does.
That's awesome, man. I remember his name now. Sorry, I think on the last video you may have saw me, I was trying to just figure out who he was. I forgot his name for some reason, just blanked. And he's a big deal too, because he's had his own show. There's a lot of stuff he's done, and obviously he's been on here, and that's how I know him from this show. I've already known about Paula Abdul, and Simon Cowell's new when American Idol started. Of course, he became a huge name just because he's just straight up, who he is. But Randy, right? Randy, help me on the comments if you know his last name. It's Randy, correct? I didn't remember his name on the last video, but definitely loving these comments so far. And then this, I think the one that's about to pop up next, if she does pop up again, because I think I saw her sitting next to Paula, the same one. Help me out in the comments with her too. I missed this whole season. If she's like a guest, and usually they bring in a guest that has done something. I don't know. They could be an actor. They could be a singer. They could be something. I don't recognize her. She doesn't seem familiar to me. And, so anyways, if you all happen to know that, I'd appreciate the information. Thanks, guys. Let's see. I think she's going to say something next.
I mean, what can I say that they haven't already said? You hit notes. I didn't even know they existed. Some of the notes he hits.
She looks slightly familiar.
It's just all the way up, and I hope Michael Jackson is watching this tonight.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. She does look strangely familiar.
That works. That's cool. Yeah, that works.
All right. I am really happy with the judges. They're all in unison here. So why hasn't this guy won yet? I mean, this is just his second performance, and they're already sounding, each one of them are already sounding like he's got the show in the bag. It's already a done deal. So wrap everything up, guys, so he can get rid of, he could have just won right here, taken the trophy, done his American Idol contract, and still gone and sing for Queen. He could do it all because he's got the palette for it. That's for sure. Here he is again, standing next to, I know someone told me he was about 6'1", 6'2". They said 6'1", 6'3" with boots on, I guess. So he could be wearing the stage boots, but depending on how tall. But the only reason why I bring up height and stuff in this case, like when you're looking at him, I think what I wanted to say about that is he has this, I didn't mean to say like he came across as a short person. What I meant, he doesn't have a menacing demeanor. Like he's not that, being big, being tall can kind of seem menacing to some folk who are smaller, right? Because you have to look up and they're like, oh, they're towering over you. But he doesn't seem to carry that type of personality. He seems very gracious, very like accessible, like you feel like you could just sit down with him and feel welcome. Like he has that sort of presence about him, and that he wouldn't he has this quality about him that makes it seem like when he's looking at you, he would never devalue you or any other human being. Like everyone would be valuable in his eyes if he had the time and the opportunity to get to know you or to sit down and listen to you. He would listen to you with intent, with an open heart and an open mind. He just comes across that way to me. And I heard people saying that some of the interviews, that's what he is. Like, I haven't had a chance to hear him a lot in the interviews or anything like that, I guess, unless talking on here. And I see some of the stuff when the American Idol's talking about, you know, the things he's prepping for and things like that. So it's good to see these little things going on too in the background. That's why I love doing this as I start to go down this rabbit hole. So let's go.
So you make it so seamless when you're up here. It looks so easy for you.
Thank you. Thank you. It took a lot of rehearsal, you know, to get it just how I wanted it, so I appreciate that.
That is the first time we've seen Paula do a herky this season from her seat.
I'm just mind-boggled that you haven't been snatched up and already established as an artist for the past 5 years with number.
Right? Like, I don't know. Either that, that's a mystery. Like, I know they were working on their stuff, but maybe they weren't really. Maybe the parents and him and, you know, other people around him, they just took it for granted or just thought, you know, they didn't really think about what they were listening to really. About how maybe they did, and they're just like, they don't know what to do about it. You know, sometimes it does take the right promoter or the right manager or somebody to get you to that next level. Anyone could probably hear it and be amazed, but they don't know what to do. They don't know how to get you there, you know, across the bridge. Paula looks so flushed, man. That's amazing. It's almost like she's starstruck. She's a star in her own right, and just she's looking starstruck in front of Adam, which is pretty cool.
Number one.
By the way, just to be clear, there are another 10 weeks to go on the show.
I don't care.
I don't care. All right. So
I'm just mind-boggled.
We're gonna stop it right.
That you haven't been snatched up and already established as an artist for the past 5 years with number one.
By the way, just to be clear, there are another 10 weeks to go on the show.
I don't care.
Sorry guys, this video went over too. I'm gonna have to cut this. I'll have to split this in half. So looks like the next one coming up is the top. Where are we? So yeah, Ring of Fire. I heard about this one. People were talking about it. Anita Carter. So this is gonna be another two-part because I guess we're weighing in the judges and sometimes that, and then of course me running my jibs again. That was amazing, guys. Thanks for whoever recommended this, who gave me the link. I know there's a bunch of people have dropped some of these links for this, and I'm glad that get to take this ride along with the judges. This is cool stuff, man. It's interesting. It doesn't matter where you go back in time with Adam. Like we're going back, I think, to what, 2009. Yeah, it's when I was getting out of the Marines. That's like 10 years ago, almost 10 years. Yeah. Wow, it's a decade ago, and listening to him then is like, it doesn't matter what point in the timeline you're listening to him, he's always delivering. You know, that gift is timeless. Let's put it that way. There is no time attached to who he is and to what he can do, because sometimes you feel like maybe, you know, there's probably some kind of evolution, some progress that he's made in terms of, you know, navigating that space as an artist and, you know, joining Queen and all these other adventures and different things he's had to learn going through the business side of it and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure there's been definitely he's evolved through that process. But as far as his gift, it seems like it's just there. There's no past, present, or future to it. It's always there in that timeline. Like he's just constant in terms of delivery and things. That's what's amazing to me. It's like I've been probably listening to him at so many different points on that timeline that we're talking about, and each time it's just amazing. So whether we're going backward or forward, it doesn't matter. His voice is, like I said, it's timeless. Wow, what an amazing artist. anyway, so happy to be going down this trail with you guys. Appreciate y'all coming along the ride for me. Those of you who are new to my channel, enjoy what we're doing here. Hey, feel free to hang out with us and listen. And if you feel like you really love what you're hearing here, and become a Glambert with us, man. This is awesome. I'm a Glambert. I'm on board. Ready for more. But yeah, for those who are new, like we're doing, would appreciate your support. Don't forget to go down, click like, subscribe, comment, share. Love to get to know you in the comments. It's artists like this that inspire me as well. I've got some of my own music that I write, like say New Age style on piano. I had some folks come on here. I think it was Erica and someone else, several folks that have come to listen to my music. And I appreciate that. You guys have shared that in the comments that you really enjoyed it, and it's all yours. I hope you guys continue to enjoy it. That's what it's there for. And so I'm happy to oblige there. And so for those of you who haven't heard it, feel free to should show up here on the end cards here in a minute. In the description box, there's some links. Check those out. Nothing but love for y'all. We'll see you guys in the next one. All right, guys.